my channel. Today is a very special video because this is a video that has been requested by many of you. So today I'm going to sit down and talk to you about it. So this is fitness related, and you guys know that I've been really into fitness and a healthy lifestyle for the last 1.5 years. I'm sort of eating healthier, like not eating so much carbs, not staying away from things like pizza and unwanted breads and stuff like that, and also kind of working out a lot. So if you guys do follow me on Instagram, you will already know this through my stories, and of course if you don't follow me, please do. I go as Beauty by Roche, and you can find me on any social media platform, and of course my work is there on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course on certain platforms like Pulse, Huffington Post, and a few others. So I'm sure you can find something of my fitness there as well. So today I'm going to talk to you about Coolsculpting. As you can see from the title, it's about fat freezing and Coolsculpting, which is the same thing. It's also known as fat freezing here in Sri Lanka. So this is what I wanted to talk to you about because I've done a couple of them and I want to talk to you about my experience. So to start off with, what is Coolsculpting or fat freezing? So Coolsculpting became very popular through the Kardashians and in LA. A lot of celebrities and a lot of people were doing it, and it is absolutely very expensive if you're doing it in LA, but here in Sri Lanka I do go to a clinic called Crystal Clinic, and that is run and owned by Dr. Shanika Arsukularatna, and she is my sort of doctor for little things like lip fillers and outpatient procedures such as fat freezes. So fat freeze or Coolsculpting is where you freeze your fat cells. Yes, that sounds odd, and it does sound exactly what the name suggests, but it is actually freezing your fat cells. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what that means. So you know, and this is not for someone who is way overweight or far from their target weight. This is for someone who does have a healthy lifestyle and sort of a fitness routine. So having said that, there are other procedures and other things that you can look into if you're way further from your target weight. And of course I do encourage everyone to go and hit the gym, or you know, walk a little bit, or like have a healthier lifestyle, because that's something that I would like to advocate, because I didn't have that previously, and now since I'm into it, it's really changed my life, my mindset, my mentality, my physique, and my fitness level, and I have so much energy now, as a lot of you already know. So yeah, so that is something I do recommend that you also look into. But this is for someone who does work out and who does have a healthy lifestyle, and of course we all have problem areas. Some of us, it might be your arms, it might be your midriff, it might be your legs. So my problem area is always my midriff, so my tummy area. So no matter how much of working out and how much of healthy eating I do, I would love that little extra nudge or little extra help that I can get. So what fat freezing does is it cools that area. So it goes into a machine. So if you have any bulge of fat that you can tug into, that will go into a little machine like this, and I will insert some clips that you can see, and it will freeze it. So it's quite uncomfortable at first. There is sort of a tugging and pulling feeling, but after about 5 minutes or so, you don't feel anything because that area is frozen. But you don't feel anything. It doesn't hurt after that. It's just a little bit of discomfort at first, and then you don't feel anything, and you stay in that machine for about 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then when you take it off, that's when it hurts a little bit. It hurts in the sense it stings. Like you can feel a little bit of a tingling sensation, and like they massage that area. That's the only part that actually you feel a little bit of discomfort. For me at least, that was it. So it feels like a bruise, you know what I mean? But what it technically does is, so the science behind this, it is that fat cells cannot survive at that temperature, right? Apparently after a certain amount of temperature, all your fat cells cannot survive. But having said that, some of them do. So it's not like 100% decrease in fat cells. It's about 30%, and you do start to see a decrease in that area in terms of size. So they will take your measurements and they will monitor you, and usually it takes time, maybe about 3 months, for you to see that change. Maybe an inch off your waist, something like that. There's so much information on the internet that you can go and search. It will help if you do read up. I really recommend that when you are doing any of these procedures that you do read up, you are up to date, you see aftercare, you see what were the side effects, the bad stuff, read them all, right? And then figure it out if you want to do it. And for me, I have done my tummy area, I've done my arms right here, and my love handles. So I've done it like about 3 times in those 3 areas. Not each time. I did my arms once, my stomach once, and my love handles once. But to be honest, I do think scientifically it should work. I mean, it makes a lot of sense that your fat cells cannot survive at that temperature, and what happens is your body will eliminate it naturally, if you know what I mean, and over time. So that's why you won't see an instant like drop down, but you will see a drop in size. So what you will see is not on the scale, you will see your inches getting, your area getting smaller and your dress size going down. So this is perfect for those people who have that one stubborn area of fat, like, you know, you're like all in shape and then you have love handles. So it's like for people like that, and you do have to have a significant amount of fat that you can pinch. You know, that's what they say. If you don't, then you can't do it. So that means you don't have enough fat cells there. So what happens is, out of the 100% of fat you have there, about 30-40% decrease will happen in each session. That's amazing in my opinion. And you can speak to Dr. Shanika about this. A free consultation can be arranged. Please do tell her that you came through Beauty by Roche, and she will make sure that you're very well taken care of, that you get a free consultation. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always ask her. She's actually really, really nice, and her bedside manner is top. For me, that was one of the biggest draws, because when I go to a doctor, I get a little fussy because I'm just like, you're not so nice. And I'm like, please be nicer to me, because I'm scared, right? I mean, all of us, we're scared of needles, we're scared of machines, we're scared of all of these things. We're like, oh my God, this is gonna hurt. But she's really nice. I've done lip fillers with her, I've done microdermabrasions with her. I will talk about all of these in a series of sort of cosmetic stuff that I have done. So it's a new series that I have started. So this is all about fat freezing, and I think I covered everything so far. Let me just recap what it is, right? So fat freezing, as you guys would have already Googled if you are interested, is a Coolsculpting, or fat freezing is a reduction of fat cells in your body in a certain area, and it's done through a machine. And there are different types of machines, there are different types of brands that make these machines. It doesn't really matter, they all will do the same thing. It's the same technology in my opinion, and it does freeze your fat cells and eventually excremate those fat cells naturally through your body, and in 3 months you will start seeing results. So one of the questions that I do get asked is, how many times do you have to do this? That absolutely depends on your body type and that area that you're treating. You will have to speak with your technician, your doctor, about that. The next thing is my results. I do see results in me, but having said that, my results are not exactly, how do you say, like if you are doing any sort of experiment, you need to do it in a closed environment, in an environment where everything else stays still. And that's very difficult, as you guys know. You can't keep everything else the exact same, right? So in human testing, that is what's difficult. But having said that, I do work out a lot, I do eat properly, and I have been doing that for over a year now, and these results have been showing up. So I think it does really scientifically work. I would definitely recommend it. Give it a shot if there's an area that is very problematic, and I have seen results online of other patients and other people who've gone through it, and they're top, they're amazing. So I will talk more about my fitness in a different video. So this is that video. So if you want any of her information, they're all down below. Give her a shout and talk to her. Talk to me if you have any questions, and if you're not watching this from Sri Lanka, then I'm sure you can find a technician or a cosmetic surgeon or cosmetic physician who can do this for you at their clinic near wherever you live. So thank you so much for watching. I think this was a quick video, and that's good. I want to make a series of these. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to go and subscribe when my face comes up right here. Thank you so much, and of course go and check out my other videos. I do makeup and fitness, lifestyle, all of these things, and I'll see you guys in my next. Bye you guys.